And with great honor and great pleasure, I want to introduce to you, now a dear friend, Congressman Michele Bachmann.
Listens to you? Yes. Finally, wouldn't it be great to have someone who reads the bills? Yes. Someone who thinks maybe czars belong in Russia, not the United States? Someone who thinks the #1 duty of NASA is not necessarily outreach to the Muslim community? Figured out. Well, I tell you, this guy has got it all. He did what so many Americans are doing all over this country. John Gomez got off the couch. He said, "It's enough. I have had it with that guy who says he's representing me in Congress. He's not. I'm going to do something about it. And John Gomez is here, and you're here, because we're going to take back our country." And I think there's going to be a little bit of comeuppance from a certain woman from San Francisco who's going to have to give up her gavel in November. John Gomez is going to be a part of that miracle, and he's going to make it happen. And we've got, some people say this is the year of the conservative woman candidate. We got a lot of great conservative women candidates out there, one of whom I think we will have to thank Sharon Engel for sending Hillary Reid to the unemployment line. And after November, we're only just going to be hitting our stride, baby, because I'm just here to tell you today, President Barack Obama is a one-term president. Hey, and that's New York speaking. I think it's pretty loud and clear. His numbers are dropping faster than cement in Long Island Sound. We got a lot going for us, but we can't take it for granted, can we? No, we are not. We are here because we know that the first Tuesday of November is what it's all about. All of our chips are on November right now. I want to just give you one comment that Senator Judd Gregg said from New Hampshire. His background is in economy. I'm a former tax lawyer. I'm a businesswoman. My husband and I have a small business. We have about 50 employees. We're not a big deal, but we get signing both sides of the paycheck. We understand how you have to make a dollar and how you make jobs. Jobs, gee, that's a new idea. What do you think about that? Not like those stimulus jobs where they spend $463,000 and create 0.003% of a job. How do you like that? I think that's called an income transfer into somebody's bank account. That's what I think happened. But I tell you what, those days are behind us, aren't they? They are going to be behind us because we are forward-looking people. But let me tell you, Judd Gregg of New Hampshire said this. He said an economy can take a debt to GDP ratio. GDP is everything that we as Americans produce in a year. So the federal debt to everything that we produce in a year, an economy can take a debt level of 20%, 30%. We can do that. We can take it. But when you get up to 60% debt to GDP, your country's in trouble. You're in trouble. He said when you get to 80, the economy can't take it anymore. It's a stress factor like you can't believe. Do you want to know where we are this year? This year, in 2010, we're at 93% debt to GDP. Let me ask you this. Is this the longest 18 months of your life? Yes, that's right. And within 4 years, the economists tell us our debt to GDP ratio will be 106%. In other words, we're in Greece territory. This is the United States of America that we're talking about. Not one of the smallest economies in the European Union where you have a lot of big guys around to bail you out. Who bails us out? Who's going to bail us out? Well, I will tell you, there's been a lot of liberties taken at the United States Department of Treasury. A lot of liberties are taken. We're going to be slamming the doors shut on your checkbook. That's what we're going to do. No more. We are not your ATM machine. You can't come to us and think that we're going to bail you out. We're not going to make it happen. Because this new banner that we are coming under is this. It's the fact that we need to no longer spend more money than what we take in. Hey, how's that for a radical idea? How's that? How about living in limited constitutional government? What an idea! Who thinks they're taxed enough already? Okay, there you got it. That's our agenda. That's it. Does that make us racist? No. Yeah, right. One of my colleagues this week, Sheila Jackson Lee, you may have heard this comment. She made, and I'm paraphrasing right now, when she was speaking to the NAACP, with all due respect, she said this, of you and of me. She said, we've seen these people long, long ago. They were wearing sheets. And now we see that they have taken their sheets off and they're walking the aisle as Tea Party patriots. She's a race babe. Oh, okay. So we think that you should live under the Constitution and you shouldn't spend more than what you make. Now we're the KKK. Is that really your narrative? No. I think what that means is huge wins for common sense, normal people like John Gomez in November. Because the narrative is not that normal, freedom-loving, God-fearing, patriotic Americans are extremists. The story is that the leadership in Washington, D.C. is so out of touch that they think that we are the ones who are extreme. That's right. This is unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. But John Gomez was willing again to get off the couch and to say to all of you, hey, I'm just a regular guy from Long Island. I know what it is to have to take care of my family. I love my family. I went to school here. I love this community. And I love this country too much to see it go down the tubes. Is that how you feel? It's how I feel. I love it. I thank you, our veterans, for what you have done.